Hello Internet, we are back with more Trials Rising. We are going to... I really want to try these contracts. We're not going to do that. We're going to continue checking out some of the newer maps. We did that one. We did not do that one. My Best, not available. So we haven't done this one yet. Eat Dirt, Taste Victory. No more than 12 faults. That should be doable because I mostly restart when I have a real problem. Anyway, we're going to jump into a new level. I have something in my eye because, of course, I do. Because you can never just, do something. It's always got to be something stopping you from doing what you're trying to do. So I'm trying to record an episode and my eyes aren't cooperating. So, that's not great. Oh, got a weird perspective in this one. I hate it immediately. Don't get to have much of a say in that, though. This is the traditional Trials view, mostly. More or less. Which I do like. It gives you an indicator of what the next portion of the track looks like. You have a much wider angle to see things, which is really nice. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually really handy. I think I might pick up Trials HD in the future and see if I can go back to that and see if I'm any good or if my brain just doesn't work the same as it used to. I'm not as young as I used to be, and as you age, your synapses stop firing quite the same way they used to. Oh, gonna crash. That's okay. I'm learning more and more. Maybe we shouldn't restart every single time we have a problem. I am gonna restart this one, however. Immediately changed my mind and decided I wanted to do better than I did. See if we can't take some of these higher paths. Should have braked there. Almost hit. That looks like an overpath, actually. Oh, that's much faster. So that's neat. Really just holding down the right trigger, though. Probably should have hit that jump. It would have been way faster to make that smooth transition. Yeah, I'm also a little bit at a loss for what to record. I thought there were so many things that I was excited to record for the channel, and now that I'm actually recording, I mostly don't want to play them anymore. Like, I was going to play Dead Space, but I actually just played that like a year ago, and I kind of don't feel like going back to it right now. So I've been thinking about newer things, old games that I have that I thought I could play. Like, I've been wanting to play Sid Meier's Pirates for a while. I have that on PC. I just don't know if people care. It's been, I think that game came out in like 2003, 2002, 2000 maybe. Very old game. Chinese Cliffs. Best, not available. So we haven't done this one yet. Did we not just do this? Why does it say My Best, not available, but here it's the exact same dialogue, Eat Dirt, Taste Victory, that it said on the last one? Are you really recycling? You couldn't write, like, literally it's one sentence. You could not have written a different... Okay. Well, we're just going to do this. I don't think we've done this one. And then we might tackle the stadium, or we might go back and try to get gold on some of the ones we silvered in the previous episodes. Yeah, so I don't know if people even care about Sid Meier's Pirates. I really enjoyed that game when I was like 15. I played it a lot. And I just had an itch to play it. I also want to play System Shock 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time, but I've never actually beaten the game. And my concern is that I'll start playing and then lose interest, which is what usually happens to me. Because it gets pretty repetitive at different points. Not a good landing. So all we have to do is beat this guy. Do not lose control of your bike, because that would be embarrassing. Take these a little shorter, I think. Yeah, System Shock 2, classic game. I also have Thief 2, which I thought would be fun, but I do remember that game being a little unpleasant to look at. System Shock has some HD patches and stuff. I don't think the Thief game does. Even worse jump that time somehow. What else? I feel like I have some other stuff that I got pretty recently. I have Startopia, which was another one of my favorite games when I was young. I don't know if that's a game that would still be fun today now that I have a different taste in games, but I do think it would be, you know, fun to go back and at least check it out. I do remember there are like sirens in that game, and I kind of remember having a little like, I can't believe I just messed that up so bad. Having a little bit of a crush on them when I was, you know, like 13-ish. Yep. So we're going to restart again. We're going to try to... Nope. So we want as much gas as we can on this ramp. Nope. Still nope. We want to hit as much... Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Much smoother, for sure. So I'd like to play Startopia again. I just don't know if it's something people would watch. Same with the Pirates, same with Thief 2. You know, it's been many years since I've played most of these games. And they are classic games. I mean, and you can get them on GOG for like $2, I think. Just today, some of those games were on sale, you know, and I don't know. I don't know what people want to see. I feel like most people who watch videos on YouTube are looking for more modern games, stuff that just came out, because they're looking to see, you know, is this worth buying? Is that worth buying? But the last time I tried to play a game that was like super modern, obviously other than Trials Rising, which just came out a few weeks ago, I tried to play Far Cry 5, and there's just not... It was not engaging, and it was not very fun, and so I was really disappointed and scrapped it. I ended up scrapping a bunch of recording, and yeah, I'm struggling a little bit because I don't know what people want to see, and most of what I have access to is much older games. We're getting a lot more helmets. I'm wondering if some of this was limited by our level, because we're getting a lot more gear items that we weren't getting at level 1, but that seems like such a terrible design, because your players are going to want rewards immediately so they can get a, you know, gauge whether or not this is interesting to them. Whatever. You continue. I think that's all of the maps in the Asian League that we haven't checked out yet. Oh, nope, haven't done this one. Finish under 2 minutes 10 seconds, so it must be a longer route, a longer track. Praise the sun. That guy appears to have a plane in his skull, which is probably not very good for him. Must be a Boeing, am I right? Because they just pulled all the Boeing, whatever. Okay. This one's called Cloud Village. Way too much air. Not enough air. Okay. Let's try this again. So short this one. No, short the next one. Nope. Okay. Well, keep going. Yep, just gonna keep flipping before I even get to like the second obstacle. It's fine. Yep, puddle. Take the air, get on the roof. Slowing down a lot. The other ghosts had a much smoother time than I did. I did not go hard enough. That appears to be acceptable. Oh, that's not good. So we probably could have made that jump and it would have put us ahead of the opponents. Okay. Yep. Instead of giving me just a track where I can work on my skills, you're giving me a track with lots of flashy little things I'm not a huge fan of. Oh good, another moving obstacle. Precisely what I was in the midst of complaining about. really not doing well. I really should stop playing these blind and start taking the time. Thought that was the finish line. Messed me up a little bit. Take the time to at least play them once off camera, maybe. Yep, more moving objects. So clever. With all you're moving, all these vehicles in just precarious locations on a mountainside just happen to be backing up as I'm driving through. Stop. Oh, we didn't stop. That's alright. I'm sure we're fine. We're very resilient. We were wearing a face mask, so we're definitely not, you know, super dead or anything. So I'm guessing that is the last map we haven't been to. Yep, looks like. So I think we'll do the stadium. See if we can unlock the next set of race tracks. More of the same fake names. That's really disappointing. Okay. Yep, good thing you give me a cinematic, which I probably should have watched. Probably would have told me something about the course. Okay, so that guy just went for it and he did pretty okay. Maybe we want to try to go. Probably a little too hard, but okay. Not terrible. I like his rims. His green spinny rims. Not a good stop. Okay, so up was not the way to go there. Trying to keep it up on that back wheel as much as possible. Okay. Yep, bounce my face off the pipe. Definitely the tactical thing to do. I think we're just going to play it through. As long as we don't finish below fourth, it really doesn't matter. Trying to get first every time is not necessary. Oh, this is the one we wanted to go down. Okay. Looks like the guy who was in first also crashed on that obstacle. Should not have done that. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'll take third. Third is fine. A little disappointed in our performance. That's okay. The goal here is just to unlock the next stages. Guess we should probably open that. Oh, finger guns. Really don't feel like the end animations require sound, but they seem to have put them in for most everything. Go to our crate. Yeah, it's just eating some of my inputs on that screen when I try to analog over. Short sleeve tee, some stickers. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I wish it would put us back on the map when we back out of there. Now we, yep. Just take me all the way away from where I was instead of putting me back on the track I just finished. Got to finish in the top two. We're going to put a little more effort into this one. But just a little bit. Not enough to do exceptionally well, but just like a teeny bit better. So, you know. We finish in the top two. Praise the sun. Yep. Oh, I'm just clipping everything. Yep. Yep. That guy's pretty far ahead of us. I don't know that we're going to catch him. Man, these tracks are so short. Top 2, that's fine. That's more than acceptable. Somehow we got gold despite faulting and losing 5 seconds. Really, really hate that they have a 5-second penalty for restarting from a checkpoint, because you already lose time making it back to wherever you crashed from the checkpoint. So do you really need to add a 5-second penalty on top of that? Particularly when, in my experience, playing the super difficult levels requires like 30 restarts or 120 restarts, you know. You start adding 5 seconds and my end time's going to be like 9 minutes for one track. Probably a lot longer, actually. Yep, bring me all the way over here for no explicable reason. Let's go back to the stadium. Well done, comrade. We're down to a duel. Reach position 1. Feeling like this might actually be a little challenging. We haven't done super well in the last 2 tracks. Mostly these stadium tracks have been pretty easy the last couple times that we've done it. Or I should say for the first 2 stadiums were pretty easy. That guy is wearing spandex pants, because that's super common for men to wear spandex. I mean, no judgment, just it's a little odd. Don't often see that. Apparently we're going to do a lot of climbing in this race. Did not make it to the ramp. That's okay. He seems to be doing much worse than he did in the last couple. So I'm not sure why they slowed him down so much. Maybe they knew this would not be the easiest thing in the world. Yep. Once again, the pipe has screwed me. And we were right at the finish line. Well, we won. I guess that's good enough. Got gold somehow. Hey, we did it. Yep. Stupid animation. Yep. Check. Glad I got that off my checklist. Watch stupid animation. Oh, the finals. Oh, it's something new. I do not know why there's a 4. You're the new rising star? I thought you'd be taller. If you're looking for a sponsored showdown time for you, Rook, Stadium's finals are going down in Siberia. I want to see you there and in first place. Do that and we'll talk. I mean, I literally just did come in first place. But okay, let's have finals, even though the other one was clearly the finals. We appear to be racing 7 other people. Stadium finals, defeat your opponents in 3 heats. Oh, I hate this. I hate it because I'm a restarter. It's the same as the challenge thing. I want to be able to restart. And now I got to race all the ones I just did. Yep, immediately messed up. Terrible. Also terrible. Actually not bad at all. Pretty fortuitous even. They seem to be doing much better than they were in the first race that we did this. That's concerning to me. Yeah, they're all keeping up extremely well compared to how they did in the previous races. Yep, definitely gonna hit my face on a bunch of stuff. Every single time. So that's not position 1. Eliminated, yep. Okay, well I've been pressing the restart button. I did press A on that menu and I should have pressed restart. Actually, what we're gonna do is call this episode here. Because it's been a half hour and I'm really irritated that they're forcing me to do a 3-heat race where I have to come in all of this in a row, because F them, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to call this one here, and we'll be back in the future with more Trials Rising. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hey, so I literally just exited the stadium. I did not complete it at all. But as soon as I exited, it unlocked a couple more tracks and gave me a new sponsor. And I don't understand why it did any of that when I failed. So I don't really understand why it unlocked new things when I failed the track. But okay. So I just wanted to point that out real quick because I didn't want to do that off camera. I don't know why it suddenly gave me new tracks and stuff. So also this guy's face is here now. Oh, more. Okay. So yeah. So okay. End of episode.